definitely gonna grab more firewood.
I might take one of the bows down to Amber and Wes. Like, Amber's pretty good with the bow and arrow.
I think Wes is too.
No, Wes is good?
Yeah, he hunts.
That's cool.
I think it's a wise investment to lend our bow and arrows.
If they're out and about today and they carry it with them, they might be able to get some food, so.
If they decided to use it today, that's more chances for us to eat. I'm cool with it.
Hopefully they're over there. Hello, friendly neighbors.
Hey, what's going on, Waz?
Good morning. Look at you. You're out with the bow.
I'm actually bringing this to deliver to you guys as a bit of a loan for whatever you want to do with it. We've got two, and we're both not going to be using it at the same time, so helping out would be the way to go. My philosophy in relation to getting to be that last man standing is that I'll do everything that I can to get that money, but I'm not going to compromise who I am as a person to do it. This is Gary's, so if ever he wants it back, I'll...
It's a loaner till then, and if we procure anything, we will bring it over to your camp to share.
All right, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you so much, Waz.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Wow, this is the best present ever.
We're gonna take a walk to the area that we heard that bush buck, in case we happen upon something.
Yeah, this bow really takes us to the next level.
Hello?
Do you hear somebody?
Hello?
Is this Jeff?
Yes? Is that Amber?
Hi, Jeff. There's Jeff. I hear his voice. I'm like, oh my God.
Holy I was just coming to find you guys.
Knowing who Jeff is and what my experience with him personally was, I don't trust him.
Congratulations. You have a bow.
Well, actually, we're borrowing it because it's Gary's.
There was two of them in the bundle.
Okay.
And there Waz was like, both of us aren't going to be out hunting at the same time. So the other tree has two in there too.
Oh. Waz and Gary found two bows. It was a pack of two. So we now have 2 sets of survival knives. We don't need 4 knives. So the smart move is to trade them away for a bow. The trading game is about to begin. I want to talk to Gary, since that's his bow, and obviously just offer up a trade.
Yeah.
Gary, would you like 2 knives for you and your partner in exchange for the bow?
Jeff immediately went to, I should go find Gary and do a barter with him and get that bow. Points right at the bow that Waz just gave us. Okay, unbelievable. Clearly, he has not changed.
Waz, Gary? Yeah, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Coming to steal our Came to talk business.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Jeff. I'm not really in the Jeff mood right now, but I invite him in. We have a chat.
I heard you guys found 2 bows. We have an additional set of knives. The rational thought was there.
Oh, you want one of the bows? My issue with what you're saying right now is, if you got 3 knives, hand some knives out. We had an extra bow, so we just gave it to them down there.
Okay. No, I see where you're coming from.
I get it, like you want something in return for that. What you're gonna get in return for that is a bunch of people that are sharing everything. So, no, I don't want your knife, like, because that's not who I am. If there's a way that he can get an advantage, he's gonna get an advantage. And I don't hold it against him, it's the type of person that he is. I just don't want to be that type of person, so I choose not to be.
I understand what you're saying, Waz, and it's very admirable. I'm looking at the item situation through a competitive lens. I view these items as currency, and I believe that these items should be on the trading block.
Okay.
I just want to keep them for trading purposes.
I understand that.
Okay? I mean, think about it. If we go with Waz's strategy, there's no incentive on even going out and finding these items first, if you know that you can just borrow them from all your competitors. So when they have to chop down a ton of trees with that crappy machete, they'll be begging at our feet to make a trade. All right, fellas.
All right, buddy.
Okay, Jeff.
Take
thanks
care.
a lot.
I'm happy to do the challenge without one of Jeff's knives. And then Jeff, because I'm done with it. You're done. I like you as long as you can't me over.
What's going on?
What's up, Matt?
Haven't been real good. You want to walk to the water with me for a minute? So, haven't been really good? No. Gwen tapped.
Really?
Did they take her out already? Yeah. I mean, this challenge is, you can do everything perfect. Sometimes you can't control it. You know?
Hey, neighbors.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's going on?
We didn't see you this morning, so we thought, are the trade talks still happening?
Yeah.
Or what happened?
I'll come up like later.
Okay.
But we're a little delayed now.
Yeah.
We've got some other things to do first, so.
You mind if we just like take a look at the bows to see what they look like?
So right now I've got them off the side a little bit. So Jeff is asking me, where's the bow? Well, I'm not about to tell him it's up in a tree exactly where it shows on the icon of the map.
Okay. All right.
So the
Afraid of someone stealing them right out of the shelter?
You never know. They can't fit in there. So with the fire, I didn't want them to be off the thing. So
Yeah.
But I'll bring them. You'll see it.
Okay. Must have really hidden the bastards.
Yeah. You do never know. I'm trying to just push him off of that trail just a little longer. We would have been up there way before with Gwen and I, but she got sick. So now I'm a little deviation tactics, and I tell him it's not in plain sight.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe Matt is being deceptive.
Thanks for swinging by.
So, all right, we'll see you a bit later, Matt.
Yep, we'll see you guys.
So, I may be playing nice now, but the moment someone starts being the deceptive one, that's how wars happen.
So Jeff just showed up specifically wanting to see the bows. The only reason I think he would want to see the bows is he either doesn't believe I have them or he has possibly seen them. I don't think he's seen them. He's speculating now if he needs to go looking for them.
So, he's hiding the bows in the forest somewhere where they would be free game for anybody to stumble upon and claim. Whereas if he just put them in a shelter, he knows that they would be safe.
That was very odd. Very interesting of you to ask him if we could see it.
Matt never leaves his bow away from his side, ever. He sleeps with that thing. He doesn't have it. I'm telling you, the bow is still out there. He hasn't found it, and he's been playing everyone to prevent us from looking, and it's worked. We haven't looked for it yet. And when he said he's got stuff to do today, isn't that convenient? I personally think we should go try to look for it because we have not seen it. No one has seen it.
I kind of feel like I'm being held hostage. We have spent so much time trying to beat everybody else at getting all the items on the map that we take shortcuts when it comes to getting water and
A decent shelter.
and looking for food. And I don't really care enough about those items, but he's really all about winning.
Time is of the essence. So lashing a couple little last minute quick lashings. I don't have time to make all the rope. Quick hitch knot on every one of these just to give myself a little bit of lashing material once I get up there. I gotta make something to get up this tree and grab that bow before Jeff can. I'm gonna have to find the right kind of tree to kind of put up there, make a makeshift ladder as fast as possible. So that is when the scramble begins. And up the trail I go.
So when we do this, let's do it in complete, quiet voices
Okay.
so that if he's chopping at a tree and doesn't know we're coming, we'll be able to hear his chops.
Okay.
I truly believe Matt's up to something. He's not being the Boy Scout Matt that we're used to.
I'm hauling as fast as a naked man can go because I need to chop something down that's gonna make a ruckus. I need to chop it down quick, and I need to hopefully get it down before they know what's up. So what I'm looking for is the ability to get up that tree. Looking for a tree like this with a fork somewhere around 14 feet tall. It's not the straightest tree that I would like. I don't have a lot of options. So what I'm building is a sling ladder where I'm gonna tie the lashing that Gwen made. When it goes on the tree, it's actually gonna hug that tree, keep it from wanting to roll side to side. If it's rigid, it might slide off and cause crashing down. I'm already hearing voices. So it tells me they're within earshot. Come on, tree. Hey, what's up, buddy?
The look of death on that man's face when he sees us standing there. The epitome of the oh. What you harvesting timber, eh?
Harvesting a little timber.
What you gonna do with that guy?
Just make stuff. Yeah.
Jeff has this grin on his face that tells me that he knows I haven't got that item out of a tree.
Too bad you don't know where you're going.
I seem to got this map figured out pretty good, so apparently we're gonna need a tall stick, so.
But what Jeff doesn't know is what he has to do to get it.
You bring any rope?
Maybe.
Might need it. Pro tip.
My advantage here is I've already found it. I know exactly where it is, and I know exactly what it takes to get it down.
What about that no deception there, Matt?
I told you I found it. You asked him to tell me if I found it, not necessarily if I had it in my possession.
I see. It appears that the Boy Scout has now listened to the little devil on his right shoulder. This is a whole new challenge, baby.
You might as well just follow me. You're going to anyways.
You know what? I think he's right. I think we might as well just follow him.
So without a doubt, getting this bow down without a partner puts me at a big handicap. Without having a second person there is gonna make it very, very difficult.
Is there an opportunity here to work together and split up the bows?
You sound like a guy in negotiations of something he hadn't found yet.
Well, I'm a guy in negotiations with everything else on the map. How about, let's see if you agree on this. So let's say you do it by yourself.
Yep.
If you get them both, we'll, still trade 2 knives for 1 bow?
That's where it gets complicated.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm only 1 guy now. I don't need 3 knives.
So I guess you're saying if you get them by yourself.
Well, I'm gonna then decide.
How Jeff is trying to take every item to have bargaining tools, I don't like that. I'm here to compete to be the best.
What I have is a cord lashed between 2 branches, and it's gonna sort of saddle the tree itself. Attempt number 1, here we go. I should have lost some weight for this.
Matt's a big guy, and he's climbing up this rinkety little ladder that he built in a matter of minutes because he was rushed because he knew we were onto his scent. This does have a chance of failure right now. If Matt falls out of this tree, it could cost him his entire challenge.
Definitely should have lost some weight before this adventure. Big man up a twig right now, not even like a little tree.
Victory could not be more sweet than watching the loser watching me lower the prize. Now I become the alpha.
Well, let's see what we got here. Oh, they were calling to me. I still don't know what I'm doing yet.
Mm-hmm. Matt understands I'm his greatest competition out here, and he doesn't want that bow in my hands because he doesn't want me to beat him and to win this thing. That's what all of this is about right now.
I'm gonna take him back. Finally, one of us got something besides you there, Jeff.
Yeah.
So day 7, we're gonna be migrating to a new spot. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to work together this time. It's no surprise. Obviously, he's a predictable human. Jeff plans to get everything that he can to either barter or hinder other people.
We definitely want the stuff, but we don't want to hoard it.
Exactly. His plan is to get there the fastest on day 7.
He's only one person, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
We look at this map and split up, divide them up. There's no way he'll get more than 1. I like that plan.
It's, yeah.
And then just bring it all together.
Exactly. Yeah. When we migrate, if we've got someone out here that's trying to hoard and barter everything, I think it's going to make sense for the rest of us to try to divide and conquer these caches so Jeff doesn't go from one to the other and get all of them.
So everyone's in agreement. We're all just going to collect. And people like Jeff, he's just showing all his cards way too early. For me, it doesn't make any sense at all. He thinks he's playing a strong game, but right now, he's in the shallow end of the pool. He doesn't even realize it.
Dude, hell yeah.
When there's a weasel stealing eggs, we gotta split the basket up a little bit.
Yep.
Jeff's created a scenario where it's him against everyone.
Yep.
Crazy game.
Totally different than the norm.
Jeff burned his foot pretty bad.
What?
Oh, yeah. He kicked his water pot and got boiling water on his foot.
He's falling apart.
His hand's busted, his foot's busted.
When I injured my hand, I watched 6 survivalists out of the 8 that are here come to my rescue.
Between all of us, dude, we'll get you a feeder log in here.
To have something like this put me out and have them step in, even though it's a competition, that is beautiful.
I don't want to win something because just everyone else was weaker. You want to win something because you played it to the best of the ability. I still want Jeff to be strong. So in the end, you know, I could beat him and he has no excuses.
His entire strategy is so short-sighted. He's gonna himself.
Yeah. You know, I know Jeff better than anybody out here, and I love him, but last one standing has brought out the worst in him. It's weighing on me, it's weighing on my team.
It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Me too.
Literally one of the hardest things I've ever
struggling
done.
with it.
We could fix that rift.
Yep, 100%.
I'd like to see it something where it just starts resonating. Humble pie. It's humble pie. It's the reason people have to eat it.
If Jeff sincerely felt remorse for anything that he did to put himself in this situation and sat us down and apologized about it, that would go so far.
If it looked like it had come around, then we renege on the cutoff, you know?
Day 25. Bright and early in the morning. I'm going out to maybe look for an impala before it gets too hot today.
We got to resolve this Jeff situation. It needs to be talked about.
I think that's important.
And nipped in the bud.
Yeah. We just want some open communication, let him know where we're coming from.
We're gonna go over there. We're gonna try to have an adult conversation, put out in the open how we're feeling, why we made the decisions we made.
Good morning.
You guys swinging by for a visit?
Bit of a visit, bit of a chat. Yeah.
I'd love to close the book on this.
We wanted to talk with you, Jeff, and make sure that you didn't feel like there was issues from us not sharing that Impala. And when you sort of established that you're not going to share what you find, then we had to make a choice of not sharing with someone who's not sharing.
It goes against everything in my survival instinct to not share, and I hate doing it, but we're using your playbook.
This is ridiculous. They're trying to get me to feel guilty for competing.
We gave you the benefit of the doubt multiple times in the beginning. And eventually you can only be so naive. We keep giving to you and you're not giving to anybody else.
Their whole goal coming in here is to get me to be like, oh, you're right. Yeah, you know what? I guess I am a piece of
You're out here for you. You made that clear. You built this fortress around yourself. That fortress has now turned into a prison.
But right now I'm keeping my cool and I'm gonna outthink everyone here. I'm gonna outthink them and I'm gonna outplay them.
Let the mind games commence.
I do feel the Impala issue was extremely low. And I feel hurt coming from, you know, people that I considered great friends. And I feel like the difference here is what you guys are doing to me now, it's personal because you don't like me.
No, that's
and
nothing to do with that.
And that is the definition of bullying.
No, this is the definition of a narcissist, what you're doing right now.
And here it comes. And here it comes.
And we're not doing anything personal.
You are. This is all personal
By
against
not
me.
sharing Impala is your rules. You understand that?
Why, you called me a piece of the other day.
Yeah.
As if like I'm a criminal. Everything I've done is just strategy. We're in a challenge called Last One Standing. I don't know what challenge you guys think you're playing.
Why are we sharing with you when you established
Don't act like you're
your
sharing
rules?
a lot of stuff with me. Matt, what have you shared with me? Stephen, what have you shared with me?
Literally, Diker.
The Impala. What are you
Impala.
talking about? On day 2. Don't put me in this category that from the beginning we haven't been open and sharing.
We just changed to play by your rules. It's as simple as that. That's it.
You guys are doing this to one individual.
Because
that's
you're the
because
one who
it's
set your own
personal.
rules, Jeff, that are different than everyone else's.
And because you're upset, Dan. You're upset. Your emotions are causing you guys to make this decision.
God.
Your emotions are blinding all of you, I'm telling you. I see that you guys are changed from the people that I thought you were before this
I see a narcissist making himself out to be a victim, turning this whole thing around on its head from the guy that was screaming that he took everybody's and now he's poor, pitiful me, Jeff, and we're just playing the exact same game that you were playing with us. This has been killing me. I love you, and you're my brother, and I'm seeing this side of you in this one at the beginning that has affected me on this challenge.
You left your pot and stuff behind. I'm like, I could chuck this bitch into the river.
I know. You go, hey, you should thank me for not throwing all your in the river. I should thank you for being a good person and not an ass. Like, that's just common decency. It broke my heart, Jeff. It hurt me. I'm still having issues with it because I do love you, dude. We spent 60 days together. We know each other better than anybody. I'm angry because I feel like me and Jeff are brothers. And then we come out here and I'm just another pawn in the game. Dude, I'm the realest, most emotional person you'll ever meet. You know that, dude.
I know this, yeah.
You know, so to see me like this, you have to know this isn't fake and anger.
It's real hurt.
This is sadness.
It's
and
real
hurt.
And Stephen, I feel for you. And I believe that with that much hurt inside, are you guys doing something wrong?
Oh
like,
my God. I can't.
Okay, so.
It's okay, buddy. I gotta get out of here for a little bit.
You spent 60 days with that man, and he is upset because he wants to share. I want to share. That is what we do, and you are just blinders, mirror in front of your face, looking at yourself like a victim.
Because your decision against me is a personal.
No, it's not.
It is. 100.
Matt, you said we're playing a game every goddamn day, Jeff.
That's exactly what
you
we're
said.
doing.
The game was written in the sand. Don't freaking call me a bully ever in my life. Don't call any one of us a bully because we're holding you to your own law.
You're a different Matt Wright than the one I've ever known.
No.
This is not personal, right?
This is not personal.
This isn't personal.
This is a game, as you established right here. You said, drawn in the sand, competition every day. If it's competition every day, don't bitch about losing. Do you understand what I'm
Do
saying?
you see yourself right now?
Do you understand?
Matt, this is anger.
No.
This is personal, buddy.
This is trying to get it through to your head.
You do not.
He's trying to argue with an idiot. That just makes two idiots. Let's go.
I am frustrated. I am angry. The way Jeff was so cold, that upsets me. To me, he's nothing but a shadow.
They might think their war of attrition is getting to me. It's not. Everything I have done has been strategy.
Jeff, he's tearing us all apart. God. I know I'm burning myself out.
They're all busy right now talking about one thing. Jeff.
You're gonna have to take the freaking mirror in front of your face away, Jeff, because this is nothing personal.
And when it comes from somebody you legitimately love and care about, it rips your heart out.
Every thought is consumed by me. I'm more than under their skin. I'm in their souls right now.
Hey, you guys.
Hey. What up, buddy?
I wanted to communicate with you about this beehive situation.
Yeah, Dan and Matt have already gone and started looking for it. They're scouting right now.
So here's the deal. Are they gonna be competing with me for that beehive?
No.
Because
that's a shed.
I taught them how to get that beehive.
No, it's shed. Everything's shed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm just saying because if we're gonna
No.
If we're gonna compete,
Stop.
I'm not. Don't tell me to stop. I'm just communicating.
I'm just trying to abate that fear. That's gone.
No,
so
I know.
You can stop.
Dude,
talking about it.
I can talk about it. Just let me talk.
Just coming off very confrontational right now.
No,
that's not a fear. That's not a concern. So we don't need to talk about it because we're going to share.
You haven't even heard what I'm gotta say.
Okay.
That's the whole thing about it.
Oh my God.
That's the trippiest part. You haven't even heard one word I gotta say.
Okay, then say it.
I know. It's like holy.
Well, I heard you say the word competition, and I just wanted to abate your fears. That's all.
No, you haven't heard it yet.
Say it.
Well, then to stop, tell me to stop, like I'm a kid. I just want to communicate everything with you, that's all.
Okay, so what is it?
Okay,
I'll listen
thank
again.
you. Maybe now you'll actually listen.
Oh, don't, see, that's condescending.
I'm serious, dude, it's hard not to be when you cut me off.
And talk.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So let me explain this full thing fully, so then you're fully informed, okay? Thank you. So now Jeff knows about it.
It's not being shared with Jeff. That was a decision the four of us made.
So are you guys telling me that you four set the rules here? I'm here too, and my thoughts and my opinion counts just as much as you four. So that's what I was noticing. I'm like, check these four out. They think they call the shots. They think they're the big bosses here. And there's Gary and Sarah.
And now Jeff, he wants to go after the honey independently if we're not going to share with him.
Yeah, and I think it's a good idea because if that doesn't happen, he might start us. But now, this team here is looking for that hive, and nobody swung by and said, "Come on, Gary." Nobody swung by. Those two, you would have think, and I swear to God, that I would have been the first person they would have thought of.
Why is it important that you specifically find it?
Because if Dan gets that beehive, I don't like the way he shared it last time.
You never get a chance to eat broodcomb, like once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna come grab a fistful of the old one.
Sometimes Dan gets a bit sticky fingers when there's food involved. Dan puts his portions to the side and then comes and eats other people's.
Okay, do you see my point? Okay, great.
It sucks that we're stuck over there with Jeff.
Yeah, please understand what it must be like to try to make this work with you guys and him. And I'm gonna be transparent. I let the guy use the bow this morning, and I'll tell you why. Because I made him go in that stand in that tree and sit right there to keep him out of the field, because he's on the edge of going up there and singing and dancing in the morning and blocking the field. So I'm keeping him occupied.
You know, we're trying to make things work for ourselves, for you.
Yeah, we understand exactly what you're asking, and it's reasonable.
It's just all seven of us go and get this thing together. And that way, her and I can have a peaceful home until this passes, and just to get through this. If not, it's gonna be a show.
Hello. What news do you have?
We might have just found the honey.
Okay. We do have a little bit more of a pertinent issue we need to talk about first, because it might be the case that sharing it with Jeff is the better option. Just for this one thing. He's on the verge of coming up and up every one of our hunts. This might just be a little bit of a...
Well, not just that, also take the pelt out from under and not put it on the roof. If we don't start sharing stuff, he's gonna make, you guys don't know what it's like to live over there.
You know, so Gary's talking about how Jeff is literally getting ready to do just full sabotage. Everything from hunting to survival items, everything.
I'd rather bring him in, have him be part of it so it runs smooth, but then we have to share some honey with him.
Since it is a competition, sort of play each other like you need to. It appears that Gary wants to, split the honey 7 ways. And you know what? Sometimes in a discussion that's kind of heated, you got to let the other person sort of take charge in order to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah, with this situation, if that's how we should split it up, we can split it up literally solid 7 ways.
Awesome.
If we do find honey in this hive, we've a little bit of a forward-thinking strategy there of just appeasing Jeff. He does have the capacity to try and hurt us a little bit more by getting in the way of the hunt, so it's going to suck a little bit, but that just makes sense.
I got to tell him now that he's part of the team, okay?
Let's do it to it.
Let's go get a beehive, dude.
Yeah, let's do it, baby. I don't know where this came from. I don't know what kind of kumbaya talk they had over there, but it's a nice breath of fresh air.
He's drowning. Now he's drowning. Now, he's drowning.
Holy crap. The rapids appear to be ending.
I can finally see the finish line, and I'm literally holding on to my last few pieces of bamboo.
The river's flattening out, and Gary and I can take a breath for the first time.
We're in a tree. Oh my God. Making it to the end. We went till the wheels fell off. I guess we went till the logs fell off. If we had to go any further, I don't know what we would have done. It was the most dangerous thing I think I've ever done in my life. It was scary as hell. We made it. We all made it.
This is what I live for! Yes!
All right. I like his style.
What the are you celebrating?
I'm not talking to you.
You guys are the happiest failures I've ever seen. Gary and Jeff no longer have a raft. These two are lucky to have made it out this alive. It's amateur hour.
Embarrassing.
They call themselves competitors?
Not even close.
No.
I could have done that alone better.
Yeah.
We're going down the river and the other team is acting mean about it. No cheering on, and they just
I was asking if you needed help, but you weren't listening.
It just seemed weird, dude.
Go on. Right there, guys. Hey, Matt, you didn't even have to go there. You didn't even have to. I was actually being helpful.
Matt's ego engaged,
Matt, I was being helpful.
as though he didn't want to be seen receiving help from us. But it was me. It was Gary. It wasn't Jeff. It was Gary.
It seemed like ego engaged. They got kind of weird.
No, what was weird is you won't listen.
All right, guys, let's get out of here.
In their pursuit to be the last one standing, the remaining survivalists will spend the next 10 days in Zone 5, competing as individuals. Tomorrow morning, they will receive Zone 5 maps, marked with new caches. The next elimination challenge is 3 days away.
I guess today we just get to camp.
Okay. Cool.
Let's go look for our campsite.
I'll catch up if need be. I'm just gonna grab my shoes. I don't want to tear my feet up. They're all soaked and soft.
I end up with Jeff, which I am not super ecstatic about. His whole entire personality has changed 7 times on this challenge. And sometimes we're best friends. The other day I was the biggest bully on the planet. I don't know which Jeff I'm getting.
Ignore the and you play it however you want, but my suggestion is from the get-go, you shut down his tell him to stop talking to me. Listen, I'm here, I'm sleeping next to you because I have to, and the rest of it's shut the up.
Am I doing something wrong?
No, we're just assessing to get our done.
Oh,
we're just.
Can I help you? Can I start handing stuff?
No, you're good. We're just staring.
I'm right here, guys. Here.
No, are you Jeff, sure? We're fine. We're fine.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just one of those looking at our.
No, if I can help, please let me know.
We're all good. I'm good tonight.
I have a feeling that the others are gonna ramp up their attacks on me. It's only evident that the dislike for me is getting worse.
God willing. 3 days, we've got elimination.
Yeah.
Could solve all problems in 3 days.
Yeah. 72 hours.
Sucks having to go all the way back to the shelter.
Hurry up, Jeff.
Hey, peoples!
Oh, no.
Don't go up too high. My weight's gonna break this.
Gary's group has not finished their ladder apparatus, so I'm feeling confident we're gonna get a chance to go at it.
This is gonna take patience. We took our time and came up with a good plan and then went into action. So Danny.
Yep.
You know you're nuts.
Yes. What I'm gonna do is put a butterfly loop here. Working as a wilderness EMT and search and rescue, knot making is essential. We have to be able to drag people out of really difficult places.
What do you think about doing the rope wrong side?
Or we could just try this since I'm already doing it.
Okay. Kate and I's strategy is to get our ladder completed first. I want the first attempt, even if that means I'm gonna cut some corners in doing so.
Jeff and Kate, they definitely don't know they're knots. It looks really sketchy, and I know it's not gonna work.
If this thing can get caught, I think we might have a chance. It's locked in place. This'll work. Let's throw it over the same way. The rope is caught on the knot, and it is stable. Okay, wanna hold the prong for me?
Love to see Jeff's rungs hold his weight.
I'm gonna put both feet on it, okay?
I think I still got a shot at this one.
That'll never happen. There's no way in hell this rope stick thing is gonna work. It's not a ladder, that's a rope stick thing. And Jeff's over there just scraping himself up.
Give it up, Jeff. It'll never happen. Get down.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Get down now.
You can kiss this ass, Gary.
Jeff, you're gonna have to get down, bud. We're gonna fix that.
The rungs on the ladder just aren't strong enough to support my weight. So we're gonna have to make some adjustments.
Lindsay, so if they leave their stuff, we can take it.
Yes.
Jeff left his rope unattended. Last one standing is a competition where you are allowed to sabotage.
I wasn't expecting little angel-looking Danny to, like, pull that off.
Danny stole a rope? Whoa!
I'm just playing by the rules.
Holy Danny. Whoa!
The little angel became a little devil real quick.
I thought you were vegan. Aren't you guys nice?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, yeah. All right. Full-blown sabotage mode it is.
On the previous last one standing, 42 days in the wild. I didn't steal a single thing, and Danny's stealing on day 2? I can't believe that. Revenge is in my heart right now.
Anybody that wants to sabotage me, I will do everything I can to make sure they go home.
Both of you get down there and lift that foot.
We need to get it up close enough to the base of the tree where it is secure.
No, we're gonna put it on this rock.
But it's stable enough to support its weight, and it's high enough so that Gary is able to reach the cache.
Got it, Lindsay?
Yep.
You got it, Danny? I might step on you a little bit, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Lindsay and I are holding on with all of our energy and all of our strength to keep this stable.
Look at that. Lindsay arm rung.
Right. Nice.
Now I'm gonna use the rungs to support myself.
Danny was really good at her knots. So Gary climbs up the tree. It's holding his weight.
Okay, hold the tree, please.
Danny, hand me that knife. I'm worried about balancing because it could take a little twist or a little slide on the rock down below.
Support me good.
Yep, we got you.
My life's in your hands.
All right, your obituary, buddy.
Putting my entire body weight against this. He's got it, he's got it.
Oh.
All right, keep holding.
I got it.
Did I just wrap it on your shoulder, girl?
I got it.
Just
I'm good. Just come down. Just come down.
Hey, no, that's ours. Yeah,
It's on me.
I got a knife in my hands.
Off, dude. Off.
I'm just making sure Gary can get down okay. And wouldn't you know, Jeff comes around and tries to take it from me. It's so shady, man. It's not cool.
Here, you can step on my arm, Gary.
A bow would be an advantage right now.
This is a big game capital of the world, and without a bow, we're at a disadvantage.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Yeah, girls.
Nice one.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Me, Lindsay, and Danny pulled together as a team and pulled it off. We worked very well together. I am so stoked with these two. 2 bows right now. 2 of us could go hunting.
Yeah.
I wish I was you right now.
I know there's other caches out here, and yes, I'm behind now. I just spent an hour trying to build a ladder and get these bows out of the tree. I'm an hour behind everyone else, but I'm not gonna give up.
So not only did we get 2 bows, we also got another rope.
Well played.
I'm definitely impressed with Danny. She came up with the ladder to use. Danny knew all these cool knots and stuff, and I was like, whoa, you go, sailor. But then she really diced it up and spiced it up when she went over and stole that rope. Now she's like, Danny's proven she's in the game.
I've seen a couple lizards out in here. I hit one of them, but not well enough to kill him. Plan for today, I'm gonna get a little bit better idea of my surroundings. I swing by Gary's camp and I see that everyone there is away. Ooh. There, I see a baobab tree, and underneath it is a treasure trove of flowers. These flowers here are the baobab flower. They bloom for just a day, and then after that, they fall down to the ground, as you can see here. So these ones looking this fresh, perfect. They probably just fell down today. I just found a gold mine in the enemy's camp.
40 baobab flowers will provide 500 calories, which is equivalent to 5 apples, and is high in fiber, vitamin C, and calcium.
Yeah, boil this. It's gonna be delicious. Right now, I'm getting nutrient-rich flowers. I can see their boma from here. Danny's a vegetarian, and this is a nutrient-rich source that is a vegetarian's delight, sitting right by our shelter. Smells like victory. Hey, buddy. So I was walking around looking for lizards, stopped over by Gary's camp, wandered around, and then I found something. Freshly fallen flowers from the baobab tree.
That's a massive score.
Right in the enemy's camp. Just laying on the ground. You know, it's one thing to find a resource in your own backyard. It's another thing to find a resource in the enemy's backyard.
I like this guy right here. Badger gives a snake in the grass.
And I love it.
I can see the competitive spirit. It is ramped up. He's playing this game aggressive.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Oh my God. You know, I think if Danny could see Jeff and I munching down, I think she'd be really jealous. It's crazy. There's this much baobab flower sitting right next to a vegetarian.
A vegetarian that shot the first shot of the war.
Danny stole my rope on day 2, so she's already acknowledged herself as a threat.
Whoa!
If you make an enemy out of me,
I don't care if it takes me out of the challenge. I will take them with me.
That's a lot of fish. I don't know if I can eat that much fish. Can you eat that much fish?
Today, Trish and I bring a nice cache of fish back, more than I realized.
That's a lot of fish.
And so I think the fish could easily be shared.
Well, want to give some to the other camp? Let's just give these.
Oh, okay, perfect.
2 for each person. Perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Well done.
Which camp are we giving them to?
These guys.
Dan wants to give the fish exclusively to Kai, Darren, and Bulent. Competition's starting to heat up a little bit. They were second.
Giving them 2 fish each is still just like a gesture. It's not actually recharging.
It is, it is.
We beat them at their best, and that's what I want to do in this competition. So I'm happy to share with other people. If I realize they're not sharing with me and they're trying to hoard it all, for example, I'll adjust accordingly. I'm not going to be naive.
We have an agreement already with that team for 50% of their kills. With the bow, we traded for an egg and that promise, and I haven't seen any food come across the table.
You go this way.
But I didn't want to argue, and I didn't want to make it a point of contention amongst us, so I let it go. Age has taught me, pick and choose your arguments and think ahead.
Nobody's home. I'm gonna put them right here where they can't miss them. They'll be back soon enough.
It's a chess match.
Oh, you make a little note?
It's all just a gamble on which way you move your piece.
I love it.
I think they'll be able to read that.
Our biggest challenge is how to get a freaking decent meal right now.
Our entire purpose today is to catch a fish.
Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy.
We are pretty low in energy. We haven't found much to eat other than the eggs.
Oh, there's some movement around your line.
Yep. Come on. Uh-oh, there it goes. There it goes. I think that's definitely a fish. Dude, yo, it's going, man. Just give it one tug.
Yes! Yes! Look at that! I'm gonna eat.
Yep.
Oh my God, amazing!
Look at this.
Don't you let that go!
4 or 5 pounds of awesome catfish.
So excited! Woo! Payoff!
Yeah! Yeah! Catching this fish is so significant for our team.
Dude, this got eggs.
Big old egg sack.
Do you want me to start a fire?
It would be nice. It's such a huge win. Our bodies are just depleting right now, and this protein is gonna help us get to the next challenge.
I'm so happy about this, you guys.
We just built a fire right there on the shore.
and slap that fish next to the fire. We don't care about dirt. We don't care about ash.
It's the crudest way I have ever cooked a fish in my life.
We are eating this fish right now.
Have some fish.
Get in my belly. Our first big meal here in Africa. It is amazing.
It's the best you can ask for.
Look at all that meat. Look at that.
Wow.
Probably the biggest protein score that anyone's had out here.
That could be the difference between us winning the next challenge. Good job, team. Shade tree, we're home.
Oh, wow.
What?
Someone came and visited.
Oh,
That's cute.
yeah,
We got good neighbors.
we do.
Very.
Should we go and give them back? We'll just say we got some fish today.
You know, you don't have to tell them anything.
Oh, we've got to take those fish back.
Receive a gift and give it back. I'll get that. I suggested to my team not to return the fish because survival is the marathon. So we are depleting quite fast. Resources dry out very quickly. Whatever we get, we have to keep.
I'm going to take them back as we go along. People's strategies are coming out. I just have to play it smart. So everything I do is deliberate, and I don't have to rely on anyone else. Hello?
What's up? It's our neighbors.
We're going to have to thank you, but refuse your wondrous gift today.
Of course.
We got a fish ourselves.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But thank you so much.
Good. You getting lucky
We
with
didn't want to
catfish over
waste
there?
only one. We got more meat on one
got, like,
catfish than.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My stomach hurts.
I'm shocked. I can't imagine why anybody would return free food.
Yeah.
You can't trust anybody's intentions out here.
Well, enjoy your night, and we shall see you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for visiting.
I'm not really thrilled with my teammates. So what did I say, bro?
They said thanks.
See, I was gonna stop you guys, then I said maybe it's not my place. Every action you're doing have a reaction.
Yeah.
Right? Really, what is the message you're sending?
We said, you know, we really, really appreciate it. Thank you, and it was a lovely thing to come home to. I think that I would have felt worse because I wouldn't have eaten those fish and they would have gone to waste. And any food out here.
I think I would have eaten all of them.
Do you want us to go and get them back for you?
See, to me, you have food, you shut up and eat, because you don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring.
All right, Bullet, next time we'll keep the fish and you can eat them all.
That's huge.
It's a sweet, sweet spot. Oh, there's an eagle. Eagles, geese.
This is a freaking paradise.
Dude, this is honestly the best watering hole I've ever seen in Africa.
We get to this new location, and it is huge. It's not a pond, it's a lake, and clearly it is teeming with animals and birds and fish.
It's beautiful here.
You could cast the net right off the mat.
I'm so stoked. There are a ton of tracks. There's a lot of animals, most definitely drinking from here. Gary's right. It is an amazing opportunity for us to be able to procure food.
Look.
Whoa, that was
monsters,
a
dude.
monster.
Watching there.
4 feet.
That's actually a catfish.
Dude, they're spawning right now, so they're in packs.
That might be one of the biggest catfish I've ever seen. I bet that thing was 4 feet.
I'm gonna show, hey, let me show you, Jeff, the killer spot to cast net. I mean, it's dope, dude. I mean,
They're in here pretty good.
I know the value of fishing gear. Come on. But right now, for me, it's work smarter, not harder. If I could show them where the food is and they got the tools, then they're at work for me fishing. Oh, yeah.
Dude, take your shoes off.
I will. If you could wait a minute, I don't want to scare him out of there.
Jeff, look.
Yeah, no, I see him. I clearly see them. I love this. I'm gonna wait for my team to get here, just so I'm on the same page with them, so they don't get frustrated with me for going without them, you know what I mean?
So something tells me that he's almost wanting us to do the work and hand him over payment.
Well, what the are they doing, dude? You got catfish bubbling right now.
Yeah. I've been with Gary on many, many challenges, and I understand him. I understand how he ticks. Gary loves to be appreciated, okay? Like, it's his love language.
Nobody's paying attention to Gary, and I see this fuse being lit right now.
What, are they having a damn conference about where to throw the net?
He already had this in mind that his gameplay was going to be that when he stepped at our door this morning.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I see a pot of boiling water. I could use some hot water right now, but I don't want that boiling water. Get your ass over here and throw the net.
My determination to win this challenge and to be the last one standing has never been greater. However, my strategy this time around is completely different.
They're boiling like mad right here.
I'm now being smart. I've been quiet, I've been respectful, I've been friendly. I hardly recognize myself right now. When the time comes to it, I am not afraid to get rid of my competition. But now's the time to play nice.
Hey, they're 6 feet from me.
I didn't want to do anything without you guys.
I appreciate that,
thought
man.
It would
Thank
be
you.
disrespectful.
Thank you. Gary was encouraging Jeff to move on without us.
This is not Gary's leg.
Hey.
Just establish that. He's a little aggro. I don't know what's going on.
We don't need to be the fish bank just because we got the
Look,
net.
they're right here. Right there. Right here.
All right. Keep an eye out for crocs. We need a spotter.
There is a crocodile in here.
We need a spotter. Jeff, you can nail this even with a banana, buddy.
That's what I'm saying.
Right here. I'm not throwing bananas. I got this.
Is that a?
Oh yeah, they'll come all around your feet.
Yeah.
Just don't walk too much
See what I'm
because
pointing at?
they pick on your vibration.
Look, right here. You see the fin at the very top of the water. No, a little closer to me.
Hey, I got a question for you
I do.
guys. Do I
Okay.
get to be part of your team?
No,
It seems like you're not listening, really.
not today.
Why not? I'm picking up on that. Like, what
What are you talking about, Gary? We're
What
just
about
getting
cool?
the fish.
Awesome. What about a little bit of that?
It is. We said it was awesome. We're focusing right now.
I'm picking up on some other It's like, oh, we don't
I think that's in your head,
No, I'm
man.
straight out calling you three out.
Gary, calm down. We just got here. We didn't do anything.
Dan, especially you, I'm picking up on it more.
What the are you talking about?
Throw the net.
Everybody just
We
shut
just
the
here.
up, dude.
We're
We
fine.
didn't even get the net unraveled.
Everything's
We're
fine.
2 seconds. We're barely there 2 minutes, and Gary just starts popping off.
And quite frankly, I'm not interested.
This is my challenge, not me and Gary's.
Let's fish here. Let's fish. It's a beautiful day in Africa, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you heard what I have to say. I'm calling you guys out. Just have a discussion amongst yourself about it later. Say Gary's an ass.
Okay, he called us out.
Gary Golding is losing it when he didn't get immediate praise, started screaming and throwing a temper tantrum.
And when Gary feels like he's backed into a corner, he's unpredictable.
The only downside, I'm throwing into the wind, but
Yeah, that's it, baby. Jeff, come on.
Fish on! Woo! There you go. Woo! Yes! Yeah, baby! Catfish!
Awesome!
Hey, was that right or what?
Thanks,
you were right,
Gary, for the tip. That's awesome.
Thanks for pointing out the spot, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
The way to make Gary stop is to say, oh, you're right, Gary. You're right, you're right, you're right. But he's not at all. He's just acting like a kid. And he's the oldest guy out here.
You got to remember, I did all this research and I found this exact spot. I led you to it instead of having to walk around for a half hour.
This is great, Gary. This is great.
Yep.
Catfish dinner! Right where I told him, Jeff gets a catfish. Everything I promised is coming true.
It's a massive one, too. Hopefully, Patrick has some luck with the hook.
There they are.
Yeah, Pat!
Kai, you're eating tonight.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! Patrick!
That is huge.
Holy dude, do you need a hand?
You got another one?
I showed everybody the hot spots right away. Trish, Dan, and Jeff start catching catfish. Patrick got one monster and one good-sized one.
Oh, baby, did you get one?
Holy yes, I got one.
Yes! Whoa, that thing's huge!
Bring it over, dude. Bring it over.
This is a true gift. You're welcome, everyone.
Is Gary gonna expect one fish or half a fish?
One to Gary's team, or one
to their team.
If we can get one more, do you want to give him and Fernando each one? That'll maybe shut Gary the up instead of giving him a half a
think giving
fish.
one fish to the team is a lot.
Let's get another one for us,
Let's
too.
see how much we get first.
All right.
We earned that cast net, baby. We freaking earned it. And we earned these fish. We don't have to give them to anybody. No one deserves these fish except us. However, Gary expects payback, and I want to keep the peace as long as I can until I can stab the dagger through the heart of my competition.
Jeff, you're putting that in your bag, right?
Was that?
Put that in your bag.
I thought I'd put it on a stringer.
Just hold on to it.
And
you don't get it. I ain't taking it. I showed you the way I'm
I know
rolling
you
with this.
did.
If
I
you
know,
guys
I
don't
know.
share, you guys are pricks.
Gary, we're not stealing fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you straight. You know what's endearing is if you guys give me credit. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why you guys are doing that.
Why are you getting so upset?
I'll tell you why. Because there's a certain energy. Not you.
Okay.
You're all wound up.
I'm giving you credit.
Yeah, I'm wound up.
Why?
Why?
Wasting a lot of
maybe
energy.
yeah, thank you.
You've just been jumping down our throats. Whatever. It's pointless to talk to him.
Deal with this too much out here.
You're like inviting it yourself. You don't even give us a
I am
chance to
inviting
talk.
myself because there's a certain energy that I'm feeling. I'm telling you, I'm pointing it out. You
We
guys are gonna
process
eat. Take my word for it. You're
Whatever,
gonna
Gary.
eat-
Talk to yourself.
You're gonna eat
Whatever.
like mad.
Whatever. Talk
You
to
guys
yourself.
are gonna eat.
We're all gonna eat.
Oh, well, thank you. That's what I wanted to hear.
If
All
you'd
right.
be quiet long enough, we'd all say it. But now
You're
you make us
welcome.
not want to say it.
You're welcome. I'll make you not want to say it and hate me while you feed me.
You're doing a great job.
You gotta be kidding me.
What is this?
Yeah.
What in the world?
I fully planned on sharing any big kill I got, and now I got one. Tonight we eat. Doesn't mean I'll share everything, but I will feed them, have a feast together, teach these kids a lesson, show them how it's supposed to look when you get a kill. When the other camps got their nyalas, Patrick starts freaking out.
Can I taste a little piece?
I mean, you don't have anything to trade?
Really? Really, dude?
This is a competition, not a soup kitchen.
It's disgusting. I never seen nothing like it. I don't want to rub it in. I don't want to say, now this is how you're supposed to act. I just want to act it. That's a real legend.
You know, I was mad at Gary at the time, but I need to use a different tactic with Gary because Gary's a strong competitor out here. Which means I'm gonna take advantage of his vulnerabilities. I got a couple of fish.
This is yours. This is your share.
That's my share?
We went fishing today. We got
I got
this for
2
you.
fish. Good job, Gary.
Thank you, Patrick.
What is happening here? I can spot the genuine congratulations, and I can spot the fake one.
Gary, congratulations.
Let's take this hide off because you're going to overheat.
Yeah, I am.
Danny left as well. About 3.5 hours ago. She's taken out in an ambulance. It's okay, babe.
Okay. It's okay.
Hung on for 32 days kicking our asses.
Yeah. I couldn't help it. It kind of just a wave of emotion hit me because I watched her struggle. I was side by side with her from day one. She meant something. You know, she meant something to me. But this is a survival challenge, and we have a bunch of work.
All right, well, I guess let's process this.
Let's process. Gary, you sit down and rest for a second.
The alarm bells are going off in my head right now. Like, oh!
We'll help you process this.
You don't mind doing that?
No, of course not.
Gary's team lost all of that great potential meat.
Yeah, and this is starting to smell.
This is a knife that Danny left, huh? I mean, this is the first animal that we have not had to skin with an arrowhead.
Jeff's processing the heck out of this. Look, Jeff's got the heart, the liver, the tenderloins, the backstrap. Yeah, baby! Oh, and hey, this is what Jeff lives for. All right. Dan, I was wondering if you'd want to have a conversation about Danny's stuff.
Before Danny left when she was sick, I asked her what she wanted me to do with her hides and all of her stuff, and she told me to keep them.
I fed her a lot, and like, she always told me she would give it to me, and I don't care about all of it, like, but I'm wondering if you could have the knife and I could have the hide.
How about the opposite? That's the one thing I need, and I asked for the hide specifically, and she gave it to me.
If Danny was in her right mind, she'd want me to have all of it. It's kind of like that family member that you're close with, and you've done everything together in life. And then he gets sick, and then this long-lost cousin comes and starts hanging out by the bedside, taking care of him, and when you're not around, gets him to sign everything over to her and rips you off and gets everything in life that uncle would have wanted you to have. I'll be honest, I prefer the hide, but since you're willing to compromise, I'll totally do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.